Birbiglia.
Exciting. I'm glad you're excited. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. This is my final night. This is my final night filling in for Jimmy Kimmel. He's got COVID this week. He's okay. It's been such a fun week for me. It's been such an honor. And now Jimmy owes me a favor. Which is nice with friends when it's like they owe you a big favor. It's like you can't really say no. So hopefully the COVID doesn't do any organ damage, because someday one of those might belong to me. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody, and obviously, yes, Guillermo. Happy Cinco de Mayo to you.
Thank you. Happy Cinco, everybody.
Yeah. Guillermo has been drunk since Uno de Mayo.
Yeah, for sure.
Sunday's Mother's Day, don't forget, Guillermo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Yeah. What are you gonna get your mom?
Oh, my mom, I give her money.
Smart.
Yeah.
I mean, money.
Yeah, so she can buy whatever she wants, you know, like.
No, I know what money is. So. Well, how much money do you give her?
Well, I give her like $300 to $400.
$400 sounds a little more like a drug deal than a gift. I got a really nice compliment, Guillermo, on a show. Someone who watches, a mom who watches the show every night. This is real. This is on Twitter. Hey, Mike, you're killing it on JKL. Thank you so much for the warmth and wit. You're doing a great job. Jimmy's mom. It's Jimmy Kimmel's mom. I'm winning over America, one mom at a time. Called my mom the other day, and I go, Mom, have you been watching the show? I'm filling in for Jimmy. She goes, yeah. And just sat there for a second. And then I go, how do you think I'm doing? She said, it's a hard job. Couldn't find the compliment in that one. Still looking. But for my final night here at Jimmy Kimmel Live, I thought I'd video chat with my mom to wish her a happy Mother's Day. But I don't actually. It's sweet. I know it's a really exciting thing, but I don't know how it'll go. My mom is not great with technology. She pretty much calls every piece of technology past 1985 a car phone. One time I actually I had her fax me something. And then she called me and said, could you fax that back? That's my only copy. That's a true story. That has no punchlines in it. This is a fun one, too. One time I'm in the car with my mom, and she's driving, and she's leaving a voicemail for a friend on speakerphone, and she was leaving a message. She goes, we can't come to your dinner party because Michael's home, and we promised we'd take him out for pizza. And then she pressed what she thought was the end button on the phone. I know. And then she looks over at me and she goes, I just made that up. And then I pressed the actual end button on the phone. And the moral of the story is, if you're not great with technology, don't be cocky about it. But you guys want to meet my mom? It's kind of fun. Please say hello to Mary Jean Birbiglia. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. How are you? Hi there.
Good, how are you doing?
This is Mom, we've never spoken over video chat before. This is actually not anything that I'm used to. This is exciting now. Can you see me?
You tonight.
What's that?
Yes, I can see you.
You can see me?
I can see you.
Okay, so...
You see me.
I can see you. Are you? It looks like your eyes are closed. Are your eyes closed?
I just finished my nap. I just took a nap.
That makes sense. I get it. So just a couple of things out of the way. I'm your favorite kid, right? Like, I'm youngest of 4, and I just always want to make sure, like, I'm your favorite of your children, right?
You're one of my favorites of 4.
What was I like when I was a kid, when I was a little kid? Do you think I was like talk show host and everything?
Serious.
Serious. Very serious. That's what my mom always says. She always, like, my mom, when I'm home for holidays, she'll go, "You comedians are so serious." I'm like, "You comedians? How many comedians do you know?" One time I was home, do you remember this, Mom? And I was performing in Cape Cod, near where my parents live, and I was on the cover of the entertainment section of the Cape Cod Times. And I go, "Mom, look, I'm on the front of the Cape Cod Times." And she said, do you remember this? She said it must have been a slow news
I said
day.
it must have been a slow week.
So you wonder where the comedian, what the origin story of the comedian is. This is the Joker all over again. Well, first of all, I want you to know, in front of all these folks here watching, I really appreciate you. I think you're a great mom, and I think I'm able to say that because I'm a parent now, and I see my wife Jen, who's an amazing mom, and I recognize qualities in you, in Jen, and it's just I feel like I appreciate my mom more as I get older because I understand it more.
That's right.
Do you have any response?
No.
Is Mother's Day a significant holiday for you? Do you feel sentimental about it?
No, I don't like Mother's Day. It's just a day that you get up and you get all these phone calls, and everybody feels guilty if they don't call on time. And when did she call? And when did he call? And by the time the day's over, you're just glad it's over. I'm not a Mother's Day fan.
Guillermo, that's exactly how you feel about it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You and my mom should have a nice brunch together, I feel like. So, while you're on, I want to ask you about something else. This is kind of a mystery from our family text chain, where you might have a little family text chain. This is something where my brother Joe texted the family chain my sister-in-law Carolyn with these dogs. It's real cute. He wrote, "Carolyn's very popular here," and then a bunch of people wrote back, "Mom, you wrote the letter H as your response."
I don't know what. I think that was a mistake.
No, I think you're absolutely right. Unless you're a member of some kind of secret society that I don't know about, I think that's definitely a mistake. And then I wrote back, "Mom just wrote the letter H as her response." And then my brother Joe wrote, "Yes." And then this is where it gets weird. "Mom, you wrote back this."
I've never figured that
I don't know what that is. It's some kind of iPhone thing where it's like blue lines that are like grill marks. So Joe's actually the one who thought we should get you an iPhone, Mom. And then my sister Gina said, "I don't think she's ready for an iPhone." And based on this text chain, I think I'm going to go with Gina on this one. But I got you something as a token of my appreciation. So a few years ago, we had my siblings and I held an anniversary party for my parents, like 40 years, and we were like, we're gonna have a clam bake. They live in Cape Cod. And my sister Gina hired a caterer, and then the caterer just didn't show up. And Gina called them, and they were like in their car, driving to like Providence, Rhode Island. They're like, oh yeah, we totally forgot. Long story short, we ordered 15 pizzas, and what we found is that when people are drunk enough, they don't realize they're not at a clam bake. They didn't care at all. They didn't care at all.
And good music.
And there was great music. To make up for that, we got you a clam bake pot. I'm gonna fax this to you, and if you could fax it back to me, that would be great. Mom, I appreciate you. Happy Mother's Day, and we want everyone to have a happy Mother's Day. Mary Jean Birbiglia, everybody.
Thank you.
My mom is not the only one who hasn't mastered technology. In honor of Mother's Day, we have asked some celebrities to share their most delightful texts they've received from the women who brought them into the world. Here they are.
My mom only texts me when it's bad. Your show was filthy last night. Playing poop games with Laura Linney is not entertaining. Get a hold of yourself. Get a hold of yourself, Mom.
Saw you on Drew Barrymore's show. Adorable. Getting ready for your dad's colonoscopy tomorrow. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I'm so sorry.
Hi, Sandy. I was rearranging the Valentine flowers today, thinking you always send me so many flowers. The florist must shove so many different flowers in a limited size vase. I am happy receiving just few flowers with your love, Sandy. Next time when you want to send me flowers, please half size.
Okay, my mom and I are both really big Game of Thrones fans, but she lives on the East Coast, so we can never watch together. But she did send me this text just about an hour before I watched the season 6 finale. I can't believe they killed Jon Snow.
Update on Roomba. I used Roomba today in my living room, although she escaped a few times into the hallway and the kitchen. It was fun. I moved furniture around to accommodate her. I'm tempted to name her after my granddaughter, since she has a will of her own, but I don't think that would go over too well. Any suggestions for a name? And yes, it may be misogynist to give her a female gender, but I know with that gender, she'll get the job done.
Listen, I am so mad at you, period. I have been driving around all afternoon thinking about you dead in a ditch somewhere. I can't believe you didn't tell me you are dead. How dare you? Your father is mad too. Call me after your manicure.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I'm really sorry about the time I didn't tell you I died on House of Cards.
My parents traveled to the Middle East a number of years ago just to do some historical sightseeing. And out of the blue, I got a text from my mom, who I guess they had just arrived. All caps, exclamation point, Damascus.
Would you care if I go to the spa where they get all the hair and dry skin off my face and maybe a massage? Never done this stuff except massage. I need to do some work on my butt. Now, not her actual butt, like her butt as her whole body. It's a Southern thing, trust me.
Hey, do you know anyone who can get me a ticket to the Pitbull concert on Sunday in Chula Vista? Maybe call Tony Robbins. Yeah, let me call Tony Robbins and try to score you some Pitbull tickets.
Okay, so I got the day off one day, and my mom texted me this, and she almost never texts me in English. This is what it said. It said, "You may come visit your sister. Thanks for the permission, Mother. And I don't have a sister." She's referring to the pug, which is a girl. And you guys can go follow her at Toffee Star Pug. Hey, Toffee, love you.
I want to preface this by saying I have no idea what this means. I'm not sure it's worth watching. I came across historical background about a man who wrote Bambi, The lecture, What is My Grade? And I skipped around, so I don't think it's worthwhile for you to listen to. However, you may just want to look it up. The lecture was not very good. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. And please, stay off the drugs. My mom has never been talking to me again. I just realized that in this moment. That's a real bummer.
Sure.
I really, really loved her so much.
You guys had a good run.
We had a great run.